Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so disappointed. I just recorded this video and it was the wrong orientation, so I have to redo it again. Um, I have been working on some flowers for my friend Jackie, who is Metal Art 001 here on YouTube, and I wanted to share with you what I have been creating for her. As you all know, Jackie sent me some happy mail here recently. If you didn't, that video is uploaded if you want to go check it out. And not because of what she sent me, but her work is amazing. So I wanted to share with you what I created for her because we both have been buying dyes from a new company. I think it says a new company, and they are called Carnation Crafts, and they're from the UK. And Jackie is the one who introduced me to them. And we have both bought dyes and different dyes, so we like to share die cuts and stuff like that. So I wanted to cut out some flowers for her because even though she ordered some of them, hers haven't come in, and I wanted her to be able to play with them and see what they look like beforehand, or before she, if some of them she doesn't have, so she can see them beforehand. Anyway, those of you who follow me on Instagram and on Facebook already saw this, but there's some of you that I know don't, so I wanted to share with you. And it's always different when it's on video rather than on picture. It's different. So I want to share with you what I created, or what I didn't create anything. I just kind of put them together. Anyway, this is the beautiful flower arrangement that I'm sending my friend Jackie, and I'm gonna lay it flat. This tin bucket I picked up at the thrift store sometime last year, and it was just sitting on my kitchen table. I wasn't doing anything with it. I kind of was just stuffing. When I create it on my table, I kind of just throw everything in there, glues and stuff like that. But because of what it says, I believe it says flowers and garden in French, I thought this was the perfect container to send Jackie the flowers in, because if you look at the happy mail, the birthday mail that she sent me, her presentation is always on point. Mine, not so much. And I'm not just saying it, that's the truth. If you see what I sent her, nothing was pretty. Um, but so I thought I better redeem myself here a little bit. I'm sorry, Jackie. Anyway, I wanted to share with you some of these beautiful flowers. These are very different than what we normally, typically, dyes that we all have and play with. This is more like a layering die, more kind of like dimensional stickers where they have different layers. I wouldn't call these stickers or anything like that, but that's the concept of the way these are put together. And I really do love them as a background flower, kind of to build up to your 3D flower ones. I really like the combination, the way they look. They're some of the ones that I used on this card that I created. In the background, you see the fern, you see the snapdragon, the daisy, you see the daisy up here, but then you see my 3D flowers incorporated in here, and it's very pretty, as a layering piece. It makes it look very full on behind your flower, your 3D flowers. So I'm going to share with you the ones that I created, and I'm also going to share the dies with you, show you kind of what they look like. I had already put everything away, so let me grab those really, really quick, so I can share with you what they look like as I'm showing them to you. So this one right here is the Vintage Bloom. Let me move this bucket a little bit further back. This is the Vintage Bloom, and this is a rose, and here is a blue one. And what it is that you buy the dye, and then the downloads, some of them are free. They're already colored. You just kind of line them up and cut them out. And usually they have from 5 to 6 colors per flower. So and I think they do remaster them and redo them in different colors, so I'm sure there will be updates for that, or different downloads that you can purchase or get for free. But when you buy them, they're only like $4. It's nothing crazy, and it's instant. What takes the longest is the dye. Because of the pandemic, of course, it's taking longer, but these are well worth the wait. So here is what that one looks like, and this is just one piece. So all I do is take this one whole piece, line it up on my flower, run it through my machine, and everything's cut. And you see all the little lines in there, so it gives it a lot of you know, it looks like veining on the flowers. So I love the way they look. And like I said, they do come in different colors. I'll share a couple colors with you. I kind of don't want to take everything out, but there's that one. And let's see. But like I said, they are in different colors. Here's like a gold looking one. So I kind of cut out the flowers that I chose to send Jackie. I cut out all the colors to that particular flower that I chose. And it could go on forever. Like I cut for 2 days, it feels like. So these are the rows right here. And I'm going to kind of tuck them back in because I already had them arranged really, really pretty. And I want them to stay that way. So that's one. Another one that I cut for her was the bluebell, and these are really pretty. I love any flower that's like a long stem flower that adds height to an arrangement. So here is in purple, and let me see if I can find another one tucked in somewhere. Here's one in gold, like a yellow gold. So this is really pretty as well. That's what that looks like. And these do have, again, the silhouette. Then they have where you can cut them on the edge of a card, whether it be the left or the right. And then the layering pieces. And even though these look like a lot of pieces, this is one whole die. So I only had to line up 2 dies. So that's one that I cut out for her. And then I cut out, I think I already sent her the snapdragon with her happy mail, so I didn't cut any of these out, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty tall. It's like, they're really nice dies. They're worth every penny, or for me they are. Here is the geranium, and I cut some of these out for her. And let me see if I can. Here is like a bluish purple one. Let me see. Here is a pink one. So pretty, and there's a couple in each, so it looks pretty thick. But keep in mind that there's 2 in there. But they are pretty dimensional, depending on how thick the dimensional dots you're using for them will determine the height on them. And there's the back to that one. Again, that's a pretty tall die. I have tons of the flower ones. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't share them with you guys. I really like them. Another one, and some of them I didn't cut out. Here's like the rose. I didn't cut that one out. The carnation, I haven't cut this out at all. I haven't even tried it yet. Let's see. I cut out the ivy. Here's what the ivy looks like, and it is a corner die. And I think there's other coordinating dies that go with this, but I don't have them. This is the only one I have because I've been wanting a nice ivy die. And here it, look at how big it is. There's my hand. It's huge. And it is layered up. So I cut out the ivy for her. And then that way she can kind of sample them before she commits. Here's the daisy that I shared with you on the card that I created. The daisy right here. And I kind of snipped it and cut it off. So you can definitely snip them and tuck one here and tuck one there. Let's see. Here is the chrysanthemum. I did cut this one out. Here it is in purple. And let's see. Here it is in like a gold color. And these do have the leaves to them, but I didn't attach them. They're in the packages. That way Jackie could put them wherever she needed them to go. A lot of times we either need them to be on the left or the right side. So that way she had more control over where they go. And here, there's one here in white, like a white and gray. They kind of remind me like a water lily as well. So you could definitely use those for if you're doing some kind of water scene or theme card. And here is the fern. Beautiful. You get the larger one and you get the smaller one and the layering pieces to both. And here is what they look like. There's the small one and here's the larger one. They are stunning. Again, and they come in several colors, but kind of some things I just like them to be in the natural color, so I just did them in green. Here is the larkspur. This is beautiful. Where is it? It's right here. Here it is in the blue, and here it is in a purple. Look at how pretty those are. They are super pretty. And I will share with you, there's the die. again. This looks like a bunch of little pieces, but they're all connected. So there's that one. And I have to say, probably the foxglove and the snapdragons are my favorite as far as these tall ones go, but I love all of them. Like, I think there's one that's heather that I would like to have. I haven't bought that one yet, but I will eventually, God willing. So there's that one, and here it is in purple and lavender. And I did add glossy accents to where the little buds are. Look at how pretty those are. They're just stunning. So I will share with you what that one looks like. There it is. So it's pretty big. It's pretty big. And then the last one that I have is the gypsophilia, which we call baby's breath. So I do have, see right here where I printed these out, all I have to do is line up my dies and cut them out. And I only cut one color. I didn't cut her any of these because she already received this die, so she can do her own. But I did cut some out, that way I can share them with you. I kind of was trying to send her ones that either she didn't order or she ordered and hasn't received yet. So let me share what those look like really quick. I had already put everything away. Here's two that I put together. There's one, and then this one has the stickles on them. I don't know if you can see the glitter on there or not, but here they are. And then I did cut out, because they come with the silhouette die, so I cut it in silver. So let's say I was doing a wedding card, of course I would put the flashier background to it. But if I were doing like a sympathy card or something like that, I would probably add something a little bit more subtle, like this one, this background. But they are beautiful. I really love them. And you don't even have to do a background. They're very lacy. That they kind of remind me of lace. So here's a bunch that I cut out, and I didn't put them together or anything. I'll do it as I need them. I'll put them together, but I just wanted to share with you what they look like. And then I cut out, when I think of a garden, I think of bees, hummingbirds, regular birds, butterflies, dragonflies, even ladybugs, stuff like those types of insects. So I wanted to add something like that in there, but my friend Jackie has a bunch of dies, so I don't know what she has, but I know she's got a bunch. And so I only cut out a couple. I'll share with you the ones that I cut out. I cut out this one. And this die is from Ellie. I think this was designed by Nicole Silhouette, I think. And it's pretty large. This is what it looks like. It measures, it's about a 4x4. It's about a 4x4 die. And all I did to this one was cut it out in that beautiful foil cardstock by Crafter's Companion or Tonic Studio, I believe. Added the bling that my friend Jackie sent me here with my birthday mail. And it is a little bit larger. It's the pearls and the rhinestone. And I felt it was the perfect size for this size of butterfly. So I added some bling to that one. And then here's another one that I did. This one is a rose gold colored one. And again, I added her bling there. And right here, I encrusted it with the sequin mix that I picked up at Tuesday morning. This one called is Barefoot Beach. And it's kind of like a light rose gold color to me. So I added that here in the wings, and I think it looks beautiful. So I cut that one out for her. And I don't know what she could possibly use a large butterfly like that for, but I'm sending them to her. And then another one that I cut out is this hummingbird. This is an old cherry lin die that I've had for a long time. I think I've only ever cut it out maybe twice. Here's what the die looks like. Actually, it's better this way. There's what it looks like, and I cut out one of these for her. Not sure if I'm going to cut any more, because when it's birds or something like that, I like them to have faces and all the natural, to look more natural, more realistic, and so I'm not sure about that, but I cut out one of those. Maybe I'll cut more, who knows. But that is all that I cut out for her. And then, of course, I added y'all know I love this little watering can by Tim Holtz. And I'll share with you what that looks like. That's a big die, so it's a steel roll die. here's what it looks like. I have used this before in my swaps, and I absolutely love it. I think I am going to try and pick up some other different companies with different styles of watering cans, and maybe rain boots and umbrellas and stuff like that, because when I think of spring or flowers, I think of May, in the rain, and then I mean April and the rain, and of course then the Mayflower. So I want to be able to incorporate all that into my projects. But anyway, this is the one that I used. And then I did stamp some bees on there. And the bees came from this Bow Bunny stamp set that my friend Jackie gifted me for my birthday. And these are the two little bees that I used to stamp on my project. And I think that is all I have to share for now. And hopefully the orientation to this video will be correct and I can upload it. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope that you guys are staying safe. Here in my hometown, it seems to have escalated. So I'm definitely not going anywhere now. But I've pretty much been staying home, staying away from all that mess, because it's not going to stop. One, if we don't pray. Two, if we continue to go out and if we were exposed, then we expose other people. And some people handle it well, some people don't. I don't want to contribute to that, so I've been staying home. I hope that you guys are staying home and being safe as well, for not just yourselves and your family, but for others as well, because not everybody takes it the same way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. Jackie, I hope that you like your flower bouquet. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.